What's up, fam? Listen, man, I had to do a video about this, man, because it's been going on all day, all down my timeline, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's been popping, so I figured I'll say something about it. I want to say this before I get started, man. I totally disagree with Michael Vick's comments on Speak for Yourself FS1's show. We was talking to Jason Whitlock and Colin Cowherd and all those other guys. I disagree with the statement. I understand the point he was making. I disagree with the statement, but I understand the point he was making. So let me deal first with the point that he was making. So from Vic's perspective, he's saying image. He's thinking image. Because you got to think, Michael Vick went through a situation where he had to clean up his image. You know, Michael Vick was convicted of a felon, served close to 2 years in prison for dog fighting, things of that nature. So, in his case, probably cutting your hair, things like that, wearing a suit, dressing neater, he had to clean up his image. And he even said that people were whispering in his ear all along, hey man, maybe you need to cut your hair. You know, image, which is very important. Image is very important. How people perceive you is very important. How you dress is very important. Don't ever think, don't ever think for a second how you look doesn't matter, or how you dress, or how you groom yourself and things like that, which is all good, which is cool. But I'm going to tell you the point Michael Vick really was making. He was really saying, you got to play the game. That's what he was really saying. He was really saying, Michael, you got to play he was telling Colin, you got to play the game. You want employment from these white folks. Yes, all 32 NFL owners, majority owners, are white. Excuse me, are white. They're white. Majority of all NFL general managers, I want to say at least 90% of all general managers of the NFL are white. 80 to 90% of all the coaches are white. Now 75 to 80% of the players are black. The guys who are doing the labor, who putting in the work, they're black. But the people who are actually who call the shots, they're white in the NFL. Yes, that's the NFL. That's the world we live in. So what he was trying to tell him is, you have to play the game. You have to play the game. Now, on the flip side of that is, Colin Kaepernick really doesn't have a issue with image, in my opinion. In my opinion, Colin Kaepernick is a model citizen. I mean, he's never been arrested. He's an activist. He's a philanthropist. He's given food to Somalia, to a starving country. He's convinced airplanes to fly food over there. He's active with grassroots leadership programs. He's donated almost $1 million to different organizations to help the youth and underprivileged youth and black and brown people. His image is perfect to me. If you were to ask me, he has a great image. But what it is, man, he took a stand, and white folks care about money. And I'm not racist. I want to let you know that. But when it comes to their money, these NFL owners, you messing with our money. And that's really what Michael Vick was saying, man. Rebranding, re-image yourself. Now, do I think it was worth him saying that? No, I don't think it was worth him saying that. No, he shouldn't have said that at all. How you gonna tell somebody, I think you need to cut his hair? That's the first thing you need to do. Cut your hair. Like, I see where Michael Vick was coming from his situation, but I think what Michael Vick didn't realize is Colin hasn't been arrested. Colin hasn't committed a crime. Colin hasn't been convicted of a felony, or anything like that. Colin has just decided to take a stand. So that's how it is. But Vick was really saying, man, play the game. Play the game for white folks. That's really what he was saying. Hey, step out, play the game, and, show them that you really want to play, you want to get back in the NFL, and you can get back in. Just play the game. Wear a suit, cut your hair, dress nice, look more presentable, and be apologetic. That's really what Michael Vick was really saying. He didn't say that. That's what he was really saying. Because how can you, the first thing you need to cut his hair. So Vic was thinking from a perspective of rebranding and re-imaging. You know what I'm saying? That's where Michael Vick was coming from. But nevertheless, he shouldn't have said it on national TV. That's something you pick up a phone and, call your brother and talk to him. But hey, that's my take on it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm out. Holla.